Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here once again. As normal, hope all you guys had a very good night in the NBA. A couple injuries kind of screwed me personally. Maybe it screwed you as well. But for the most part, it wasn't too bad of a night for us. Did very good. So, like I said, hopefully you guys did good as well. Definitely some high scoring nights there. So, anyway, as normal, recap last night. Look ahead to today's slate here for Tuesday, the 20th of March. All right, so these were Anthony's lineups here. He definitely did very good. A 350 and a 331 here. As you see, one of our subs only put in 14 bucks, won $62, so definitely not too bad there. Yeah, definitely some GPP lineups from him. Cook, Jennings, those are obviously GPP, and stacked it there with Giannis and LeBron. James Johnson definitely went off. Love was a very good, in a very good spot. Pachulia, not bad, and Hardaway, not too bad either. So yeah, those were his lineups. Those I think cash almost everywhere. On mine, on the other hand, mine were very, very, a lot lower scoring. But we still won. I told a lot of the subs to put them in very small tournaments, and that's what we did. 303. If you put them in the big tournaments, you're at least 20, 30 points off from cashing. So I just told them play some head-to-heads in some small, like 6-7 player contest, and it definitely paid off there. So put in 219, one of our subs, and won 355, as you see there on a 303 lineup. You don't see that because, like I said, the tournament line was way higher. So like I said, just told them to enter small contests, head-to-heads and stuff, and boom, it definitely went off. Anyway, this lineup shot probably should have been around a 335, 340, but as you see, what a shocker. Tyreek Evans got announced out about 5 minutes after lock, and like I said, a lot of you guys probably had him as well. Anyway, had Ball and Dragic. Ball kind of sucked. Will Barton went off. It was, definitely a GPP pick there against Miami, but that definitely paid off. Double overtime game. Valentine sucked. Covington, he did all right with 30. James Johnson, not too bad for sure. Love, and then I had Joel Embiid there. Like I said, only scored a 303, but, we will definitely take that one. So, once again, it was another W for us, so I will definitely take that. Here's Anthony's once again with that 350. A very good night once again for NBA for Anthony and I. So, definitely, as normal, we'll love to have you guys on board. It's only $40 per month there. $40 per month for NBA. Season is almost over, but still got a solid month or so left here. So definitely, like I said, would love for you guys to join. And also, as normal, we have PGA coming up on Thursday morning. I showed you guys this yesterday with one of our subs last week. These were our two lineups, 153 and 230 on that one on only $10. That's how much we charge. So definitely should get in on some golf this week. Would definitely love to have you guys. And as normal, we put up a recurring payment. So once you put in that $10, you don't have to keep doing it every week. It will automatically, update it for you until you cancel. And then, like I said, it will be the same thing for MLB and NBA as well. We, like I said, have recurring payments now, so you don't have to manually, redo your payment every month because it's kind of a pain in the butt. So definitely got that all up. Like I said, to get in on either one of those, check out our website, and get all signed up. We'd love to have you guys. So, and as normal, we still doing draft dashboard. A lot of you guys are making your own lineups and sending us screenshots and stuff of you guys winning, making your own lineups off my player pool, which is awesome. Glad to see that for sure. So anyway, as normal, these are kind of my list of players. These are the players that I have in my player pool. Some of the guys I'm going to be going over with you guys here. And as normal, new little update we put in there is we put the last time I updated it, which definitely helps you guys out a lot to make sure, you got the most up-to-date time, of my player pool. So, as normal, you just get my player pool. Like I said, the only way to get my own personal player pool is you have to sign up in the link there. But after you get that, the player pool, you easily just go over to the lineup optimizer. Like I said, I say this a lot. Very, very easy tool. Just go over to the optimizer here, and it will give you a random lineup. Like I said, you have almost $4,000 left over. Like I said, it's here just to help you build the lineup. And like I said, you got Austin Rivers. You don't want him. You got five upgrades available. You got Lillard and Paul. They're both on my target list there, on my watch list. Boom. Put in some Lillard. You got $100 left. If you like that lineup, you save that lineup. And then you just go to my save lineups to look at it. And then, boom, you can save a whole bunch of lineups there. So, like I said, after you're done with that one, you can just randomize it again, and gives you random salary. If you don't like that one, you can randomize it again. So definitely a very, very good tool. Like I said, a lot of you guys love plugging in my own player pool, and then it goes in here, and it just definitely makes it easy for you guys. And as I said, also other tools they got, top players today, they have that. Obviously, if you want to find the sleepers, you have that as well. So definitely some pretty good tools. So if you haven't checked out Draft Dashboard, we'd love to have you guys on board. If you do want my own player pool and a couple other features, definitely click on that link down there. Would love to have you guys on board and join us. So anyway, that is it. Let's look at the recap of yesterday here. These were my picks that I showed you guys in the video. So LeBron was LeBron 72-4. Giannis, a little bit lower than what I was expecting, but still I'll take a 58-7. Joel Embiid was a solid 53-8. Griffin, solid 49-3. Middleton definitely went off, had him 45. I really like that. My boomer bust play, Collison, he definitely paid off with a 37-8. Bledsoe hit just around 5 times out value with a 35-6. And Buddy Hield definitely helped that Bogdanovich was out, and Buddy Hield went off for a 35-2. So definitely not too bad. My duds it was crazy here. Lonzo Ball, don't know what happened, only had 20 points. Not a good one. Denzel Valentine, a lot of people had him. He didn't do anything, 17.6. Jarrell Martin, the only reason I picked him was because I thought he was going to be the backup power forward last night. But it ended up Marc Gasol decided, he wasn't going to play. So Jarrell Martin got stuck into the starting lineup as a small forward, and that is a no-no against the Brooklyn Nets. They are really good against a small forward. So, yeah, Martin kind of sucks. So, I didn't pick him. Like I said, if I would have known that he was going to be starting at small forward, then I definitely would have not put him on here. But like I said, at the time of the video, Marc Gasol was playing, so I liked him as a backup power forward. And then Draymond, he didn't play at all, really. He got injured, 3.6. Definitely not good there. Tyreek Evans is, like I said, which really pissed me off and probably pissed you guys off as well. Had him, and he just, kind of killed the lineups, but we still salvaged a win last night. So for the most part, definitely not too bad on the picks, so I'll definitely take that. So anyway, let's get into today's slate. As normal, let's go look at these totals. Like I said, I do this early in the morning, so the totals aren't all the way up yet. FanDuel's not doing that Toronto game, so we're focusing on the 5 o'clock games, West Coast time, so 8 o'clock Eastern time. So keep that in mind, an hour later than normal, the start time. We got Dallas, New Orleans at 219. New Orleans by 9. I do think maybe Dallas, maybe there's a couple plays in there, depending on the injury news. Clippers, Minnesota, definitely going to want a lot from that one. Atlanta, Utah, maybe 1, maybe 2 in that one. There's 1 or 2 injuries that we'll talk about in that one. Detroit and Phoenix should be around a 219, maybe 222 total, like that one. And then obviously the game of the night, Houston and Portland, which I think can go to like a 218, 219 total, depending on how fast they play and how the defense is. So, yeah, let's get into it. So point guard, I really like Damian Lillard. I have a lot of people from this game, which you guys should as well. Houston and Portland are very, 2 of the hottest teams in the league right now. I think Houston's 22-1 or 21-1 in the last 22 or 23 games. And then Portland, they've won 12 or 13 in a row. So these teams are definitely getting it done, and 2 of the most, kind of the healthiest teams out there. So definitely loving it. Lillard, I love him, averaging almost 50 fantasy points versus Houston this year. Very cashy. I'm liking it. They are going to be in Portland, and he loves playing in Portland. So really like Lillard. Like I said, very cashy play. Same thing, Chris Paul will be very cashy, averaging 56 fantasy points versus Portland this year. One of those games was without Harden, but still really don't mind some Paul. Yes, Portland, very good defense. Like I said, these are 2 really good defenses, but then 2 really good offenses. So hopefully, the offense comes before the defense here, but we'll see. So I still think Paul should do pretty good here, and like I said, he'll be cashy as well. My mid-range pick, Jeff Teague for sure, averaging 36 fantasy points versus the Clippers this year. Clippers aren't too bad against the point guard position, but I really do like Teague here. Very high total, close spread at a 3.5. Should get you about 35 to 40. Definitely really like him. If you want to fade Paul, I really don't mind Jeff Teague at lower ownership for sure here tonight. All right, shooting guard once again. Got people from this game. James Harden last game versus Portland had 69 fantasy points. Definitely went off there. That was a while back, but he missed one and played one. So yeah, definitely don't mind that. Must have been averaging 61 fantasy points in the last two games. Just lock him in there. Cash play for sure, 11,600. Mid range, really like some CJ McCollum. Good matchup. Should be good for 32-35. Sitting at a good price, 7,200. I like him here. Yeah, I just really do. Harden's not the craziest defender out there. So, McCollum, one of those guys that if his shot's on, his shot is on. They're going to need him here. So, but 32-35, I think that's where he's going to be sitting. Maybe max out at 38 or to 40, but probably around that 32-35 range for sure. All right, we got Wiggins. I love him. 26 for shooting guards here is the Clippers. High total, as I mentioned earlier, had 40 real points last game against the Clippers, and Jimmy Butler didn't play in that one either. So Wiggins should get you, some pretty good points here. I'm expecting around probably about 32-35, same as McCollum. I really do like Wiggins. I'd probably pick Wiggins over McCollum if you had the pick. But, like I said, that's totally up to you. I do expect Wiggins to be a little bit more popular than McCollum here tonight. So, yeah, I really don't mind him. Small forward, really no studs. You got Paul George if you want to go that way. I don't mind it. Is he a must-have? Definitely not. Boston's a very good defense, as we know. But who knows? Maybe he gets you 42, 43 fantasy points. I don't expect high ownership from Paul George tonight. Mid-range, really don't mind Harrison Barnes. Dennis Smith Jr., he's already out. J.J. Barea is still game-time decision. So he might get a couple extra shots there. Also, definitely watch Powell and Dirk Nowitzki. I didn't mention them, but I like those guys as well. Anyways, I said Dallas a little banged up right now, so I don't mind. I might get a couple extra shots. His usage rate's already pretty high. But 30-35, I think he should be in a half-decent spot here tonight here against New Orleans. So, yeah, definitely don't mind him. Next is Josh Jackson. Definitely lock him in everywhere. Warren's doubtful. Booker's game time decision. Should be good for about 30-35 points at minimum. I think he can easily get you 40-45 in this one. We know how he is when he gets some extra playing time and, a couple guys are injured. Very, very, very high ceiling tonight, as I told you. Maybe max out at around 50. He will be very popular. I love Jackson tonight here for sure here against Detroit. And then, a guy I keep picking, and I don't think many people are going to have him. Against the Spurs, he didn't really do anything. That was kind of my GPP pick, and it didn't end up pan out. But anyway, a lot easier matchup here against the Clippers. Playing big minutes as normal. Clippers ranked 25th against the small forward. Should be good for about 30-35 at 6,100. I really do like some Valencia as well. Here tonight. Another guy I didn't mention, Joe Ingles. He might get you 27-30. He doesn't have big upside tonight. Maybe if you just need someone that going to get you 27-30, maybe put him in there. But that's why I didn't really mention him. Power forward, Blake Griffin for sure. Easy matchup here against the Suns. 28th against the power forward position. He's been doing pretty good against the West Coast teams besides Utah. But yeah, really like him. 45 tonight. Always does pretty good against the Suns in the past. So 8,600, he'll be very cashy as well. A lot of very cashy plays out here tonight on a 6-game slate. Should be a very good high-scoring night too. Jay Crowder, like him. Favors is announced out already, so should be in the starting lineup. If not, if he's not in the starting line, he should do pretty good. As you see there, Favors is out. So sore left knee and has been ruled out for Tuesday matchup against the Hawks. So, yeah, Crowder, like I said, he'll be popular as well, 5,400. I don't mind him. My GPP pick, I didn't put him on here for you guys, but Jonas Jerebko. Doesn't really play much, obviously, as you see there, but who knows? Maybe he will get a little bit more extra playing time here with Favors being out, and he's one of those guys that could get you 23, 24 fantasy points in a very easy matchup against Atlanta. And if they do blow them out, maybe Jerebko plays a couple more minutes. So I really don't mind Jerebko in a deep GPP punt play only there. Really don't mind him. So, yeah, anyway, like I said, I really don't mind Crowder. Sleeper pick for sure here. I already gave you Jerebko, but I love Ed Davis tonight. I think he'll be relatively popular, but averaging 27 fantasy points this year versus Houston. Nurkic definitely may get into foul trouble against Capella. Capella definitely a physical Center also is Nurkic. Nurkic is known to get in foul trouble. Davis will have to come in here and play some extra minutes, I think, for sure. I like Davis for about 25, 26 here at max. Yeah, really like him. So hopefully Nurkic gets into foul trouble so Davis can get some extra playing time there. All right, centers, honestly, I was trying to get you guys some cheap guys, but there's just nobody right now. So unfortunately, I had to just, kind of show you all the expensive guys. Drummond, I way would rather have Drummond over Towns here. Definitely a potential 2020 game, depending on the blowout. Hopefully that'll blow them out. Suns ranked 23rd against the center, definitely struggle there. So, yeah, really don't mind some Drummond. Karl Anthony Towns, as I told you, I don't mind him. Lower ownership, but not my ideal matchup here, 45 to 50. And honestly, he's been up and down. So I don't know. I just had to add someone in there. I would definitely rather have Drummond than Towns. And then then mid-range, for sure here is Clint Capella, averaging 43 fantasy points the last 3 games. He had, he kind of had that stretch where he wasn't doing too good, and he's been picking it up a little bit here. I like it. Portland perimeter defense is very good. Obviously, we're the 3-point line and mid-range. I think for sure, they're going to get to Harden and Paul just a little bit, and that's when Paul's going to throw it down low and, like I said, dish it down low to Capella. I really do like that. I've been watching their games, the last couple of days. That's what a lot of teams have been doing. Definitely, obviously, guarding Paul and Harden pretty good, and then that's why Paul, goes down low and dishes it down to Capella, and that's why he's been, picking it up the last couple of games. So really do like Capella here. Like I said, Portland defense will be all over Paul and Harden, and I think Capella should do relatively good here tonight. So definitely, yeah, kind of what I'm looking at. I guess I'll try and plug in a couple players for you here. Since that was a relatively quick video, we're going to put in Lillard. Yeah, there's a lot of other options out there that I didn't mention. Maybe go Jeff Teague there. I do want Paul, but I don't think you can really get him. Yeah, I can't really make you guys a lineup here. Just way too many big guys here, and not enough time. Definitely have to do some more research. Like I said, Booker's game time decision, so maybe Troy Daniels or something like that. So, yeah, definitely need a couple more injury news for to definitely make a lineup there. So, yeah, one of those days. There's a lot of big boys out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just over 10,000. So, going to be relatively hard. You have to pick which big guys you want. Obviously, Harden and Lillard and stuff like that, they're going to be popular. I didn't mention Davis or Westbrook. I don't think their ownership should be too high, so I don't mind those guys either. So, yeah, like I said, that is it. As normal, if you guys want my own personal player pool, which you guys are definitely going to want, I also add a whole bunch of my sleepers and my mid-range picks as well. And like I said, you guys will definitely like that. Easy thing to do is just grab my players, put them into the optimizer, and try and make a lineup for you. My player pool will be updated all throughout the day. And like I said, we have that little clock there, and it shows you when it's upgraded. So definitely would love for you guys to check it out. And like I said, it creates a random lineup for you, and then you can just fiddle around here and pick who you want. Like I said, you got Rozier, put him in there, one upgrade here for Rivers, and like I said, just go around and pick who you want. Maybe go Dennis Schroeder or something, and then like I said, if you like that lineup, you can save it and then just create another one. So definitely a good tool. And then like I said, position optimizer is also a good thing there. Just go by each position, point guard, shooting guard, power forward, and then so on, and find the right players for you. Definitely like the position optimizer. And as I said, if you need some sleepers, very good place to find that. And then obviously if you want to combine the two top players of the day, and they rank it out of dash rank, which is, 100 being the best. So definitely not too bad. So yeah, would love for you guys to join that as normal. If you guys want in on my my own personal player pool, link will be in the comment section. You can only get my player pool if you click on the link. That's the only way you will be able to get all my personal players. And like I said, I will be adding a lot of my sleepers, so you're definitely going to need some sleepers tonight on this expensive kind of stud night tonight. So yeah, that is mostly it. Like I said, we did pretty good last night. Anthony definitely came through there with a 350 and that 334, 335 or something. And like I said, my lineup didn't do as good, but told everyone to enter small contest, and it definitely paid off for everyone. So once again, we won again. I think that's 4 or 5 nights in a row. We are definitely doing good. So we'd love to have you guys on board. Very, very easy money over here. It's only $40. You can easily make that back. As you see here, our subs are making easily $200, $300, $400, $500 here. Definitely making back their subscription. So if you want in on that and PGA, as I told you, I showed you, PGA was really good last week. If you want in on either one, just click on our website and we'll take you there. And like I said, it's a reoccurring payment, so it will automatically take out the money for you each month. Like I said, so now you used to make you have to redo it personally, but now it just takes it out. So definitely a lot easier on you guys. So yeah, that is it. Like I said, draft dashboard link in the comment section, website, and our Twitter will be down there as normal for you guys. Click on that, and we'll get you all set up on what you want. So that is it. I really don't mind this slate. Like I said, it should be a good high scoring slate, and tomorrow's not looking too bad either. So hopefully you guys win some money. If you guys like the video, please leave a like. Like I said, we do put in a lot of time for this, and hopefully you guys do appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully these videos do help out. And yeah, that is it. We'll see you guys all tomorrow.